Is that like a C-cell battery? It's like
starting that shit.
It's like a disposable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a twist on to go on the top. That's why.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Right here. I'm joined with our boy Jordan today, and our boy Demetrius, aka Meech, and Matt and Jamel.
Yo.
Are here with us. No. Sorry.
CBD, guys. CBD is great.
Good for aches and pains.
Aches and pains and sleep. So, just want to introduce my boy Jordan. I know this dude for quite a bit now. Some years luckily from the industry that we actually work together as festival party goers, builders, and etc.
That's right.
Fresh off the EDC build.
Mm-hmm. Fresh off the EDC build.
Fresh off the successful build.
EDC, you guys both worked at EDC?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All y'all actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Nemo just gets paid more and does less. It's awesome.
You would think
no, wait, no, he said he worked 16-hour shifts, remember?
I'm totally talking shit. It's a whole thing.
Just doing blood, bro. In the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
I was working with my own 2 eyes. He works hard.
No,
I gotta hit the laptop real quick.
I mean, on video, EDC probably looks like it's just like a building like this size or something.
Right.
But like you get there, you're like, what the fuck? How did this happen?
It's such a massive festival.
That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Ground
You
up,
know?
too.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanna go. I haven't been yet.
EDC is amazing.
Yeah,
One of
It's
the
the
best.
best one that we do,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Well, actually, this year they actually claim to be the biggest festival in the world now. Because
Wow,
they,
bigger than like
bigger than
Electric
Tomorrowland
Forest and shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Because they made it bigger and more attendance. So they had a daily of attendance of 155 to 156,000 people.
Rocking 450,000 people over a weekend is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Processing all that? Dude, it's probably more like 500,000 with the amount of people that just like get there and just be like, I'm gonna just get in. Even though there's there's a lot of checkpoints, but still, you know what I mean? They probably still figure out how to
Get
get
in
in.
anywhere. There's always human error.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 400,000 people. You're like, bro, you're not gonna.
That's a lot of people
For
big
one.
city.
It's bigger than some cities and just one condensed spot.
Yeah.
It's insane.
In a stadium.
No, thank you. Imagine if someone started shooting.
Right. Like, it's a trap. I'm trying to tell you.
One way in, one way out.
It terrifies me every time.
Bro, no, thank you.
But that's why it's good not to think that way, though.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Shut up.
He's wearing a Route 91 shirt.
Nah, hey, EDC's over. We're good. We made it this
we out
year.
here.
I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm going to take a shot to that.
Cheers to that, mates.
I mean, I gotta take another one.
Actually good.
So, I've been meaning to ask you, Jordan. So, what made you get into your music? Like, what inspired you to get into your music?
That's such a loaded, deep question. Probably like listening to Eminem at like 6 or 7 years old made me want to start making music. But
Really?
yeah, taking it seriously. I don't know, when I was like 16, 17, you see all these kids like going different routes with their lives. And this was before everybody was fucking rapping, which is it's the worst phenomenon now. But
Everybody rap.
back when if you couldn't rap, you just didn't rap. It was amazing. But yeah, you see people going different routes, you know, sports, academics. I was like super mediocre at both, so I was always dope at one thing. And that's what I chose to do.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Respect.
Panned out halfway well thus far. Halfway.
That's right.
Here with you boys, so it's all good.
We here, baby.
No, it's great. You know, I always wanted to fucking hear you talk about your fucking story because I've been knowing you for a while, and I never got really into deep of how you really got into your music.
Yeah.
And I listen to your music too, so it's dope. I mean, I like
Thanks,
it.
bro.
It's fucking definitely better than the shit that there's out there, like the new era shit. Like you said, like it was rap, and now it's a whole different story.
Yeah,
Definitely need to peep the
different now,
boy.
but different's not necessarily bad, but it's just different.
No, exactly. It's not. It's just part of the wave now.
Yeah.
It's just gotta ride with it, I guess.
Got to give these kids their respect. Still,
I mean,
Yeah, they're on their
can't be a
grind.
Joe Budden.
Yep.
oh my God.
Hating on everything new.
Oh, Lord. I thought he was gonna slap DJ Academic so many times.
He gets so angry and so emotional.
So upset, dude. I'm like, man, okay, bro.
Super salty. Hey, Matt, you mind sparking that backwoods right there?
Oh yeah, sure. Just
Oh yeah, let me spark this road trip real quick.
Oh Lord, yo. Hey, you guys. So whoever's watching, let us know what special event you guys want to see us at. So like Knott's, Six Flags. You guys want to see us go to a college campus? You guys want to see us go to the beach? Just say in the comments below where you guys want to see us next, and we're gonna pop up there, have some good content for you.
Right.
EDC, yeah. You know,
Boom.
Yeah.
you know, wow. We'll just teleport to EDC 2020, baby.
There's a few more EDCs this year.
There's a few more.
Orlando, Mexico, New York.
Oh shoot, yeah, we
Got
might
like
as well.
Brazil or
We
something.
might as well
like
pack our
They don't
bags.
do
baby.
Brazil anymore,
that. Oh,
No Brazil.
but they
You're
used to.
scared?
Yeah, I think it was too wild.
I feel it. I mean,
Smoking all them drugs back with them.
Yeah.
Bro.
Goddamn.
4 to 7.
And getting robbed. People are like getting robbed out there. Like,
Yeah, yeah. No, thank you.
Really,
All the white
who
people?
speaks Portuguese? Like,
Like-
you're not gonna get yourself out of that one.
Hell no. Some Portuguese dude yelling at you. You're like, dude, chill, chill. He slaps you. You're like, what the fuck, do I?
Disrespect.
Yeah. You're like, all right. My bad,
Seen this
my
on Vice
bad.
before. I don't want to be a part of this.
Bro, oh my lord.
Throwing hands. Like,
Fuck no.
So, did anybody watch the Raptors game today?
No, dude, I
was
missed.
so sleep earlier. On my couch.
Did they take it?
They did. They're up
Of
3-2
course.
now.
It was a good game.
It was a good game.
Super good game.
Dude, fuck the Raptors. No, like disrespect.
Why?
The only reason I say that is
Kawhi
because
nice.
the first. No, yeah, they're great. I love the Raptors, but the only reason I say that is
Even
because
Kyle Lowry.
the first time I went to see the Lakers, the Raptors are fine. I'm so sorry. I'm fucking high. I'm talking about the Houston Rockets. My bad. Fuck the Rockets, dude.
What? They're out too.
I know, but it was just an R, okay?
Actually, that was a high school game, wasn't it?
Bro, yeah, no, you're right, dude. I was like 15, bro. I met B Real there, so I was all yeah, dude. He was like with this black chick, dude, like thick ass lady. I was like, damn, B Real, what's up, bro? You still got it. He was just like, yeah. What's up? He just gave me the fist. I was just like, damn. Yeah, honestly, I was faded too, but he was probably way more fucking faded. Dude.
Probably.
I didn't know what faded was back then. Faded was like a bowl out of a pen cap, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at the stars.
Couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, for
Bro,
real. Laughing at
yeah.
nothing.
And you have like specific playlists too with it. Like if you could like trip out, like somehow like that specific song makes you trip out. I had a
Like, you know,
specific
some
playlist like that.
hardcore shit.
Yeah, I listened to
What
like
was on it?
it was fucking like mostly like it was like techno, dude. Like some
guy's
fucking deep
listening to
techno,
Kid
like
Cudi.
damn out.
99.99.99.
Just fucking tripping like like oh my god, like but that shit was awesome, dude. It felt like it was an ecstasy almost, like when you barely get stoned. For me, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
For sure, I got the whole euphoria ecstasy feeling
Oh,
back in
yeah.
the time.
I used to
I
do
mean, I
ecstasy.
still do sometimes, but not as
Yeah.
Those high school smoking
high
days
school,
were the
high school.
ones.
yeah.
Those were the ones.
High School Musical, baby.
Gotta get your head in
They
the
making
game.
a
man.
Oh,
Shout out to
shit.
Troy Bolton.
My face hurts was fine so much.
If you guys have you seen the bad lip reading to High School Musical?
No.
Oh my god.
Do yourself a favor, people. Just after you finish watching this, go look up the bad lip reading to High School Musical.
Hey,
You
they're
will
gonna
not
have
be
to shout us
disappointed.
out.
I think all
They're
the
gonna have to
videos
shout
are
us
good.
out.
Yeah,
We put
that'd
them
be
on the
fire.
map. No, I'm just
Fire.
kidding.
Dude,
No, I saw the what was it, the count one, like you know how the vampire the from Sesame Street does a count.
Yeah.
I saw like the censored one supposedly, so it's like instead of like 3 count, he said it's like, and it bleeps it out, so 3 beep and beep, and so just make it seem like he's saying something
All
completely
bad.
yeah, it's like I give 3 beep.
Unnecessary censorship.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers.
Oh, that's the poster that I got. I got a Mr. Rogers poster.
Why does shit from Five Below?
Yeah.
Bro, why does stuff like that happen so much between
you
people?
really?
Like, you're just talking about that and then randomly
I don't know.
Mr.
I'm
Rogers
sorry.
comes up right now.
I'm
No.
sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like just
That's
crazy human
fucking
connections like that.
Weird, right?
It is
Yeah, because
weird.
I was telling you, I was like, I got a poster, and I couldn't think about it. And then
Yeah.
he said Mr. Rogers, and I was like, oh, yeah.
That's a
why I
trip.
got it, because I was like, what the Mr.
That's a trip.
People are going to see that are like older that used to watch that, and they're
Yeah.
like, what the
What's
do you
your
have a
high
Mr.
ass?
Yeah, exactly. He was like, why do you have a Mr.
What's he doing? What's he
Rogers?
doing on the poster?
To be honest, I don't know. I just got the poster because it was like Mr. Rogers. Like I was just like, oh, I'm getting that. It was the only Mr. Rogers poster, so I was like, I'm gonna get it.
You got to get that.
Yeah,
Five Below.
bro, some
Hey, they be
random
coming
shit.
clips. They be coming
Random
clips.
shit,
Yeah.
That's where George thought he got the Tupac poster. He got
What did he end up getting?
it was like peace and love.
Oh yeah.
He was like, I thought it was Tupac. I'm like, bro, it says the number at the bottom of the poster. Which poster you're getting? And he got
It was under it. It had to be it.
and he's gonna give it away as a gift at first. He's like, there's a sick Tupac poster in there.
No, I just,
Oh, it is. Isn't it? Man thought he was getting Thug Life, got a Hug Life.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, straight up.
Surprise. It's a
Dude.
sign from the universe.
Dude. I was like, what is going on here?
He was all stoked about it too.
Bro, he was like, bro, look at this poster.
As he's unraveling it, he was like, "Oh, he's gonna be fucking dope, guys." So Tupac poster. He was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
It's like the scene in Kung Fu Panda.
for
He's like, wait, if you look at it from this way, it looks kind of like Tupac.
that looks like
Oh my goodness.
Oh, shit, man. Yo,
That's too
y'all
good.
gotta come to our next party.
Yeah, when?
When?
To be honest, I'm not sure. We're probably gonna have a party before we move out, just because we're like,
Let's go,
fuck
bro.
this place.
Next
Right?
weekend.
Next weekend? Oh, is it Memorial Day?
Next week.
This
Weekend.
Saturday, bro.
Like a Memorial Day party?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I might be off.
It might be off.
I hope I'm off.
He's thinking about it so
You
hard
guys
right
should
now.
come to Vegas. My buddy's throwing a party on Monday, the Bikini Mansion Pool Party, I believe it's called.
And then we'll go to Top Golf after.
Yes.
Where is that at?
It's topless. It's Big Boo's party, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. It's a
Big
topless
Boo?
party, and then we go to Top Golf, so we're just keeping it like thematic
Topless,
there.
yeah.
I'll just do some push-ups.
Top of the world.
We could have some Tops trading cards also,
Let's do it.
Oh, that'll be dope.
and bang tree top below.
With the
Yeah.
Shit, y'all gonna get
Too
fucked
soon.
up.
Too soon. I'm just kidding, guys. We don't endorse gangbanging of any kind here.
Oh, my gosh.
This is just for comedic references.
Yo.
Why'd
Love
you
to
gonna
watch it.
pull up? You gonna comment in the section? Fuck your ass up, dude.
Hey, so so I know you started working in this industry like a little after your brother, right?
yeah. Actually, at EDC 3 years ago.
That was your first gig?
Yeah.
Sick. Mine was my first gig was 6 years ago for EDC. That was when we used to do still scaff builds and shit. When they scaff, well now it's coming back since fucking Stageco's doing it, but
13 or 14?
13.
You're a veteran of me. You're a beast.
But and what were you doing before?
Well, I was at a medical call, like answering service, like fucking
You was a hotline.
yeah, like pretty much a
1-800
24
call
hour.
me.
My
Like,
chest hurt.
yeah, pretty much dealing with those kind of patients that
Why didn't
aren't
you call
really gonna get help,
911?
you know? Yeah, or go to the hospital.
Right?
But
They gonna do a highlight. What they
My
gonna
eye, it looks like it's a little red. I was smoking a cigarette and smoking
I have poop coming out of my vagina. Like,
Nah, are you serious?
What's the weirdest call you got?
That's weird as fuck.
I used to have a bunch of recordings. I'm legally not allowed to tell you guys. But
No names or anything.
Yeah,
No
names,
dates.
just like the
No
craziest type of
locations.
thing.
there's a
You
There
can
was
make
a-
it up.
Yeah.
there was a Black Cherry character that was calling for a fee from one of our fellow clients calling him by name. It was only about $20, but it sounded like a fucking transvestite calling for this fool. Like, why are you fucking with these bitches and you got all this money? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. There's all type of shit. Like,
his wife was calling.
But like when the Route 91 shit happened, like we were getting flooded with calls.
Oh, I bet. That's 100% for sure.
What happened then?
Scary ass calls. Like,
You know what happened with Route 91?
Like,
I don't know.
horror movie shit.
Route 91 is the shit that happened in Vegas, that shooting in the festival.
Wasn't Joe there?
Yeah.
Joe was there, right?
I
didn't know what that would mean.
A lot of people we work with are there.
Yeah, a lot of people that we work with were
That's
there.
crazy, dude.
I was like a couple blocks away from that shit.
Bro, but it wasn't one
happened.
shooter though, huh?
I don't know what happened, honestly.
I mean, no one likes to talk about it.
But
Like,
he wasn't
even
there,
people
so
that
he
were
can't
there.
say. He said he was a couple blocks.
But people that were there haven't said anything to you about it.
I mean,
when you're running for your life, it's kind of like obviously you're not going to be like, "Ooh, who's shooting at me?" You know what I mean? Like,
people dropping left and right.
Right?
around
Yeah,
you, like,
exactly. So it's not like you're gonna remember a lot of that.
Bro.
But I mean, it just like the narrative doesn't make a lot of sense, especially seeing videos and hearing the gunshots. Because I mean, I've shot before myself, and I know the proximity of gunshots. You know, you hear someone shooting like in there, like the gunshots are louder. Obviously, they're closer to you. The gunshots are quieter. They're further, and like you hear two different types of gunshots, and it wasn't an echo because they were overlapping each other. You know what I mean? So it's just like, what is going on, dude? But I mean, that's just my conspiracy theory side coming out. So you know.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you know, I don't
That's all
even
you
want to
can do is
stir up
speculate.
anything. Yeah, I wasn't there, dude. So
That was all. It was all just terrible, no matter how it happened. Really.
yeah, exactly, dude. That's one of my biggest issues with our government because I don't hear anything like that about other governments. I mean, obviously there's like genocide type stuff or like people fighting with the government, but like our own government doing shit to like fuck us over. Like what is that shit called? Like those drills that like the shit that happened in San Bernardino, like all the like type of shootings, random shootings. Yeah, at like some place in San Bernardino, they said like that this lady and her husband went crazy and they went to go shoot the place up. Yeah,
I want to say it was like the city building or like
yeah,
the welfare office.
but
or some shit.
this is the thing. Like in any instance where there's somebody that's doing something against the cops, you see videos and pictures of them being pulled out the car. You didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, come on, dude. And the car was running away from the cops, going like 30 miles per hour with the blinkers on. Like, people, bro, I seen people get pit maneuvered at fucking 70 miles per hour. Like, bro, and there was no cars around, nothing. I was just like, you know,
there's a greater
believe what we
narrative
want.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But shout out to you guys for fucking trooping out EDC, dog.
Transition. Take notes. That was smooth as
Dude,
fuck.
well, we're gonna start doing commercials. What
Our
do you think they're gonna
government's
talk about that?
Our government's poisoning our water anyway. Britney Spears' last album was fire.
Hey, low-key, that's the new wave. It's like,
How about that?
This life goes on, brother.
Mhm.
Life goes on. We
Next
out.
chapter.
It's time to move on.
But shout out to you, bro. You guys built the shit out of ADC, though.
Out here dodging bullets.
Yeah. Thank you. We did build this shit out of EDC.
Oh yeah. Respect to everybody that put hands on something.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people are actually like working wise. Easily over 1,000 people, dude, just working there. Just from like labor wise, like such as like James Thomas would provide the labor for everything, riggers, hands, for heavy machinery and stuff. It's about like 600 people.
Yeah.
Around the whole site,
Yeah,
and now that's not including all the people that are like that they're helping out, such as like when I go in, like it's like I get hired directly through the company that is renting out the equipment for the show,
Right.
and then we get labor people to help us out and that know their shit as well to make it happen. Because without them, without any of us, like it's like there's people behind the fucking just the computers, just making calls. Like it's so much crazy how much work it goes into it, dude. Hours and shit. Like they're pretty much like after that ended, they're already working on EDC next year for Vegas because that's how long it is.
For it up,
Right.
When you're leaving Vegas, we saw
They
it.
give you like flyers and shit like that.
Yeah, they're already working on that shit, dude. It's insane.
They figured it out, man. They had a formula. Pasquale, an Insomniac, and a great formula for what was that, like 26 years now. Just raking in money.
Yeah, dude.
How many generations? Like people's parents have gone to EDC, and now fucking their kids are going to EDC. Like it's insane.
That's so cool though.
It pays a lot of people's bills too. It's crazy.
Including
Well, exactly. Like that's well, most of my work is from fucking Insomniac, and that's that, dude.
Same.
And I love it though, because that's what got me. That's what got me into this work though, because from me loving raves, dude. Honestly.
Me too.
So it's fucking dope. I love my job. It's a love and hate relationship because there's a lot of sacrifices to do this job. Yeah. Like for example, like obviously you guys noticed I was gone for like fucking 2 months, never been home, like that. But other than that, like I still have fun doing it. But missing the shit at home is the worst part.
Takes a certain person to be able to do it.
I feel it.
That's for sure.
Either do this or become CHP.
Huh?
I'm just kidding.
CHP.
gotta decode what you're saying.
You gotta be away from home, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
Say Eric Estrada chips.
Oh damn.
I'll be a chocolate chip.
Oh shit. All that, dude.
Your turn. Topic. Go.
My turn. Topic.
Yes.
Oh my god, I almost spit that shit out, bro.
Oh man.
Your turn. Go.
Shit. A topic for me. All the topics I have to speak about are not kosher. Shoot. Can't even talk about work. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. You know, I'm thankful I got my car back.
Like
What happened to your car?
Fucking shitty mechanics. What happened to my car? So,
Let me get a refill, yeah?
do you want the truth, or do you want me to just tell you like a Reader's Digest
what you had.
Did you
version?
tell the police?
I'll give you the Reader's Digest version because I mean,
The
the
Reader's
truth is a story.
Copy that.
My motor got messed up, and then I had to replace the motor, and then the mechanic that was supposed to be doing it just, he lagged, and he had my car since November of last year, and then I barely got my car back like 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
Took it straight.
And then after I got my car back, I had to take it to another mechanic, and the other mechanic charged me $400 of labor that the other guy neglected to do.
Since November.
Yeah.
You about to get that whole ass beat. You got my car for 8 months. What is that?
Yeah, bro, I know, dude. It's just like, I don't know. Whatever, man,
Well, you got it back.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Now I know not to mess with mechanics that seem like they're helping you out. I'd rather pay the price than to get a deal. I'd rather it be freaking $2,000 than it to be $1,200 and you can do a shitty job.
Right. They're
$800
just setting you up to come back later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they do. Yeah, that's how they make money. I'm like, I'm good, bro. No, thank you.
Yeah.
He's hitting me up like, hey, when are you gonna bring your car to get tuned? I'm like, I'm not.
Never.
Yeah, I'm not, bro. I'm gonna get it tuned by someone else.
Never.
Oh, thank you, man.
I remember that.
That shit's
I went
sad.
through the same shit, dude,
Yeah,
with my
bro.
first car.
Yeah. Stupid, bro. You end up spending freaking 5 times what the car's worth.
What was your first car, Meech?
300ZX.
What year?
87.
87?
It's a nice one.
The turbo or the NA?
It actually wasn't either. It was just regular, like standard.
Yeah, no turbo, right? Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
It was actually, yeah. I'm sorry. I let people down. It's automatic too.
Oh.
It was a T-top. That's all I really got. I still got that shit though.
That's right.
Can always turn it.
I'm good, bro. Damn, that thing's still going around.
Still going, bro. Wow. All the way high.
All the way burned to
Sweating.
It is pretty smoky in here though.
For real.
I had to open the window.
What was your first car, Nemo?
What the fuck?
What?
No mix. Surprise.
I didn't expect. Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I was totally expecting that with some mix, bro.
First ride, motherfucker.
I literally
Some
said
fries,
I was
motherfucker.
whiskey.
All rise, motherfucker.
Rude eyes, motherfucker.
Rest in peace to Rue.
Mm.
What was your first car?
First ride, motherfucker.
My first car was actually given by my pappy.
Oh, my God.
My grandpappy. I'm just kidding, my dad. He gave me a fucking truck, dude.
He's over here pulling
His
hose
old
in the
truck.
truck.
He bought himself a new truck and he gave me my truck when I graduated high school.
Nice.
Because he didn't graduate high school, so he was pretty stoked that like I graduated high school. And he gave me that truck, which was fucking dope. I did a lot of bullshit in that truck for sure.
What kind of truck?
It was a GMC 2001 Sierra, half cap. Like it didn't have the full 4 doors, but it had those 4 doors that you have to open the. Exactly.
The suicide one.
Yeah, suicide. Yeah.
He's
And
out here rolling around with the doors
I had
open.
some 20s on that bitch.
Did you?
Yeah. I like that truck, dude. But then I started having problems, like leaking. I started leaking from the transmission.
And then what'd you do?
I sold that bitch. Sold that bitch. The dude just came through. He was like, looked at it, opened. He was like, "Can you open the hood?" I was like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Mm.
Opened the hood. He was like, "No leaks."
Nothing.
Didn't say no. It was just sweet. He hands me the cash. I was like, "Sweet, later, bro." And right before that, I fucking did a sick ass burnout, like with my lady when I was running away. I was like, "I'm gonna do the sickest burnout right now," and it just fucking burned out for like fucking like a full minute, just.
Just dick.
Fuck the car.
Fuck the car. I was like, my goodbye, and I felt good.
Damn.
That was my first
Hope
car.
that guy watches this. Who bought that?
Nah, that fool was probably a tweaker. He looked kind of low key twacked out, and I was like, perfect person.
He'd only been up for a week.
That's not long.
I
No.
was like, dude, whatever. I don't care. You have the cash. I got the pink slip. You know. That's how it worked. My dad was upset. He was like, "Why did you sell the truck?" I was like, the transmission was going to fuck up. I'm not gonna pay like $2,000 to fix it.
No,
Yeah.
it's a dead issue.
Yeah.
For an 01, that would have been worth $1,000 now.
Yeah. If that.
Right.
If that. I had a 93 Ford Crown Victoria.
Dang.
Yeah, like
Fucking
cut.
boat.
Everyone was
Yeah.
scared of you.
That is a boat. That shit's straight up a boat.
I'm sure they seen how fucked up the car was, and they were like, "No."
It's like, who that?
You roll up for a date, the girl goes back inside. Oh shit!
People did drive slow around me from far on the freeway. Though. Like you could
Was
see
it? What
black
color was
streets.
it?
Huh?
What color was it?
Black.
Oh, of
See?
course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black.
of course, from far away, you're like, oh, fuck, that looks like a fucking cop right there. And then you see, like, oh, this motherfucker's just a bum-ass dude.
Like you seen that car? It was like right before the Cougar.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I got to, I think I met you when you had the Cougar.
Oh, okay.
I remember the
his
Cougar
name was
for sure.
Django because it was old. It was black. It was beat up. But it was still out here whipping though. You feel me? It whipped. I used to love that fucking car.
How'd you get it?
How'd I get it?
From auction?
No, my friend's mom. No, my friend's uncle actually was selling it, and it was
Nice.
like it was so cheap. It was $800, and even at that time, I was like, "Oh, can you put it on hold for me? I got 400 today. I have 400 for you in 2 days." But I got that bitch. Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, people are, as long as you're able to make it happen.
Crown
Making
Vic,
moves.
putting
Yeah.
hoes under arrest.
Nice.
You learn.
Did it still have the cage and shit in the back?
No.
That'd be
no.
fucking fun.
He had the flashlights on the side. He's like, hey, what up? What you doing? What you wearing tonight, girl?
It's funny. I bought that car to get to Whole Foods where I was working at the time, and that car ended up getting me fired from Whole Foods because it broke down so much.
Oh, bad, dude.
And if you were late a certain amount of times in a certain amount of time
Damn.
or time span, then you got fired.
You should have took the bus.
Yeah, it was a whole like fucking round robin with that Crown Vic.
Oh, bad, dude.
Can't trust cop cars ever.
Never, no.
Oh.
Lesson,
Yeah,
well,
not when
lesson
they give
learned.
them out to the public and shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah.
Cause they smash them. You know, you see
yeah.
cops.
Yeah.
They're like, speed limit's 40. All right, I'm going 100.
They're V8
Running over
They're
every
Put the
powerful.
sirens on. Like, we out.
Yeah, they're over there scratching people's cars and shit. Like, my bad. Keep driving.
Car was probably in the legendary cop chase or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh huh.
This one.
Well, they don't turn them off. Like, when they're on duty, they're
Yeah, you're right.
100, like, they're on 24/7. When
Because
they're
they
on duty.
supposedly
Yeah.
take too long to turn on.
Well,
for all
that's
the
just time
computers.
wasted.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, they still don't give a fuck. So.
They don't care about the gas. Yeah.
We're paying
They don't
for
pay
it.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's us.
Dude, I might as well
Yeah,
become
we
a
pay
cop.
for it.
Could I become a cop and own a clinic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Might as well just
I don't
do
know.
that then.
No, you can, because as long as you don't smoke it.
Don't smoke?
Yeah, you don't have to. You could be an owner.
Sure
You
I've
don't
never
have to
smoked.
it.
around that.
I've
but-
never smoked weed in my life.
Yeah, this was all CBD
Yeah, this
and
is
salvia.
hemp. Yeah.
Tobacco.
Bro, right? I just start seizing. Matt, you okay? Matt.
Nah, talking about that. Didn't you hear about some dude in EDC like a couple years ago? Some dude like smoked salvia or some shit like that,
In
and he
EDC.
just started bashing his head on the concrete.
No.
What?
God.
You ain't heard of that?
That's some scary movie shit right there.
That's a
Nah,
bad
that's not scary
trip.
movie. Shit, scary movie's funny. That's not funny.
Boo. You went for boo.
What? Oh, I thought you were actually talking about.
Like a horror film.
Okay.
A scary movie by the Wayans brothers.
Totally thought. That's what I thought you meant. No, you didn't hear about
Do
that.
you help that person? Like, if you see somebody bashing their head against the concrete, or do you? I like
I
run.
know. How do you react to that?
I just walk away.
I'm like,
Like,
you
so
do
terrified.
You, bro. You do.
I'd be like, hey.
I didn't see
God
it,
be
so I
with
can't
you.
tell you.
Yeah, but
I hear
if you
about
did, if you did,
If I did, I will try to stop him probably. If it's like if he's really smashing his head like that, you will try to. I will like to like, yo, dude, you good? And he
Hey,
just
let's
tears
see.
me and comes at me and be like, all right, never
yeah, then he
mind.
bites you, and
I'll-
that's how the
if you
zombie
coming at me,
apocalypse
I will
starts.
for sure like I'm throwing a jab.
Motherfucker, yeah,
real,
it's
though.
Enrique.
throwing
Gonna
it-
start the fucking apocalypse.
I'm throwing a jab the first thing if he comes at me straight up like crazy. Like,
If you turn to a
because
zombie,
that's what like that's how zombie apocalypse coming. They get scared.
Yeah.
Just give me.
but what if he bites you?
I'm about to say it's definitely smart in a zombie apocalypse to put your body towards that person.
Of course,
You run the
So if
other
you
way.
get
Why you
bit,
punching zombies?
do you fucking like chop your arm off or something?
I had blades in my knuckles. Duh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, my
Sickle
bad.
Rick.
Hey, smart man. he
Pick
came
one
out here
week,
like
eh?
Vega. He was like, "What's up, bitch?"
This fucking guy. I'm
Knife
fucking
hands.
knife hands. Fucking Wolverine over here, dude.
Hey, Vega
I
was
forgot about that.
or
I forgot about your
Wolverine
special.
or Vega. Who was first?
Ooh, Wolverine, I believe.
Wolverine was
Before
first?
Street Fighter, yeah.
Okay.
X-Men, from like the 60s.
Or
yeah,
who?
X-Men has been around for a very long time. You're right.
Rest in peace, Stan Lee.
Do you remember the old?
For
Yeah, rest
real.
in peace. Do you remember
OG.
the old cartoon X-Men?
Fuck
Yeah.
Bro,
That
oh
shit was
my
tight.
god.
Let me get some of that ginger ale though.
There's no more.
Dang.
None of the other one either.
No more.
There's like a sippy pip in here.
All right, it's okay.
All right.
Sippy pip.
It's gonzo.
Got some body armor or some aloe vera. The Mongol kind. Fire.
You talking about the drink?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let me get some. Here. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love this shit.
Shit's fire.
It is fire. Rejuvenating.
It rejuvenates your skin.
Your soul, son.
Your soul.
I might look high in the video, guys, but it's because I'm sleepy.
I'm super tired too.
You're stupid as fuck.
What
I'm
is
also sleepy, but I'm also high. And this whiskey is
Dude, I have to drive home. I can't drink anymore. I have to drive.
same.
Just sleep on the way back.
That was the end
I,
of it. Wow.
I could try to sleep, but if I sleep on the way back, then I'm gonna end up playing video games when I get home,
What do
So?
you
and I'll be up all night.
What's your
How do you sleep on the
go-to
way back
game?
if you drive? You have a Tesla?
No, he's gonna drive.
Oh.
I'm driving.
I play racing games. I mean,
Forza's a dope ass reason.
I play Forza Horizon 4, and I play Forza 6.
You got the steering wheel console and all that shit?
No, I'm really good on the sticks. The console, the reason why I don't like it is because you don't really, it's like you're deprived, your senses are deprived. So I mean, like, you can't hear the car really,
Oh,
like, you
okay.
can't like feel, like, I like to drive, bro, so I feel my brakes and I feel the tire and the contact that the tires have with the ground, so I know how to modulate the brakes and modulate the throttle through that, but with the, a steering wheel, then, you know, it's not really that
I
much.
feel you.
You know, and I mean, I've played games such as like Assetto Corsa and like real racing games on the steering wheel, and I just spin out. So I mean, maybe it's because I suck.
You definitely suck.
I mean, just to be honest with you,
It's like me on DDR. I'm better on the controller, but it's like why play
on DDR,
Yeah.
you play on the controller
I used to. I haven't
for
played in a long
DDR.
time. Yeah.
Oh, no dance
What?
dance.
That's when I used to
He's
play on
like-
the computer and shit. Yeah, that's how you find out. That was
Dance
back in the
Dance
day.
Revolution.
It's like
Got it.
God,
cheating.
dude.
Yes.
He's like, damn it, I got a 99.
They had a flash revolution on the computer. That's how that started.
Flash revolution.
Yeah, it was like a knockoff. Yeah, obviously.
Back when flash games were popping.
Wow.
Flight of the Bumblebee going at it.
Well, keyboard's tight.
Your mom's like, what the fuck are you
What are you doing? I'm just playing games.
That was in class, son. Computer class.
class? That's right.
Even worse.
That's right. He's like, I'm supposed to be learning right now? All right, hold on.
Teachers are trying to teach you lessons. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die.
Yep. The Zelda theme song and shit.
Oh my god, bro. Hey, I can't talk shit because I used to like Tap Tap, bro. So
I used to play Dance Dance
Tap
Revolution at the Boys and Girls Club.
I was like, I can't talk shit.
What's Tap Tap?
Tap Tap? It used to be on the iPad or iPhone, or
yeah.
It's still on there?
I got that shit on
Dude,
my phone.
on like the iPod Touch. iPod Touch, you remember the iPod Touch,
Yeah,
bro?
for sure.
Fucking iPod Touch. Days. Oh my, bro, you pull out shit.
Bro, everybody
You
had
look around, you look at the teacher like,
Tap Tap Reborn 2 is what I got right now.
Hey, what's the I got a pee protocol? We just like,
Yeah, just get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Bro, damn. Fucking. Hey, you guys ever play Toss the Turtle?
No, I've never even
I
heard
used
of that.
to play that in
What the
computer
fuck is
class.
that?
So it's this game.
Sounds like a pointless game.
It is.
But go ahead.
It's so pointless, bro. Okay, so it's a computer game where you just like go to this website, and then the objective of this game is to like shoot the turtle up high enough that it would bounce, and then like hit like certain objects that would bounce it higher. So like it gets to the point where the gun that you have is like a bazooka or some shit.
Something that shoots it hella far, launches
all the way
it,
into
right?
space, and then
I
once it
feel
gets
like I've
into
heard of
space,
that.
it's like zero gravity, and then it'll like hit a plane, and then it's just,
I feel like I've heard of that, dog, but it was probably like a dog.
it was like back in like the Nyan Cat times, bro. It's like some stupid
when like
shit.
the iPod Touch was first
Yes.
invented.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when everybody had that shit,
Uh-huh.
everybody had games for sure all day.
Bro, it was so stupid, man. We
Yeah,
used to like
games,
compete
yeah.
in class. We'd be competing in class, bro. So we had like a computer class. What was that shit called? The computer class that like you could do like the classes that you fucked up
I don't
in.
remember.
You don't remember?
Oh, special ed?
No, fuck you, dude. No.
I never took them classes.
So it was like a computer class where like they have packets, but they're on a computer, so you just go on there and complete like. Bro, I was lazy as fuck.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't. Yeah, it was like it was a class for lazy people, and then we would just sit there and do stupid things. I don't want to incriminate myself. I remember this kid got beat up in that class one time. Who? It was this kid named, fuck, what was his name? I don't know. It was like this Mexican kid. He got beat up by this skinny ass black kid. He was like a little kid, bro, and he like kept going around flicking people in the ear. And he did that shit to him. And he's like, "I told you next time you do that shit, I'm gonna fuck you up." And then he's like, "Oh, just kidding, bro. Just kidding, chill." And he like starts backing up towards like where the teacher is, and the kid just starts firing, and he falls on the teacher. And she starts crying. It's like this old fat white lady. Bro, I got some stories from high school, bro. Oh, yo, do you guys remember Miss Gerke? You remember Miss Gerke, the math teacher?
No.
No, you don't remember her? Bro, it was this math teacher. She was pregnant, and she was a bitch, bro. So one day, like, she was teaching, and, like, she was walking up to the whiteboard, and then she just started like, stuttering and fell and hit her head on the desk.
Oh, damn.
And you all laugh. You guys are
It's called a stroke, guys.
Everyone
This
just
is not
sat
a funny
there.
situation.
Bro, everyone just sat there.
Can't laugh at that.
Oh my
And then this one girl's like, "Are you guys gonna call the
All right. Y'all all fucked up.
They're too busy teaching you the Pledge
Finding
of Allegiance.
comedy
They don't
in
teach
that.
you the symptoms of a stroke
By the time
and how
they
to help Miss
Bro,
Gerke.
by the time they got up to call the office, she was already trying to get up. She's
Fuck.
like, "What happened?"
Was she okay? Is the baby okay? Like, how this story
I
goes?
don't know.
Damn.
Oh my god.
She gave me a C. I don't care.
You're a piece of shit.
Jesus.
It's a fucked up situation.
Bro, my stomach.
I got in a fight in class once, in Spanish class.
Wow.
In Spanish class? Why?
In Spanish class, Obama was running for president.
Okay.
And I went to like a predominantly white and Korean high school.
Of course.
And this kid was on my football team, actually. Fucking Travis Buck. I'll never forget this shit.
Oh, his last name was Buck.
Buck. And we were watching the Travis Buck. It sounds like a fucking pretty much his personality too. But we were watching one of the debates in Spanish. Like people were gonna fucking know what the fuck they were saying anyway. And I said something about, oh, dope, it's gonna be the first black president. And this dude said, if all black people acted like you, there'd never be a black president. And I just like was on site. Like while he's in his desk, blah, 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 blah. Right. And Mr. Helm, my teacher, he was like, he spoke fluent Spanish, but he was just white as fuck, like a surfer. He's like, dudes, guys, calm down. I'm going buck on Travis Buck, dude.
Travis Buck.
I'm gonna see you as I practice.
Did nothing to intervene. It did not help at all.
Dude.
Sorry, Travis.
Whoa, dude.
I can't tell that story.
Calm down, bros. It's not that serious.
Gonna cause a bad trip
Watch
for
the
me.
debate. Mr. Helm was probably high as fuck.
Right, he's like, fuck, I don't want to do it.
All the teachers are always high as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Come on.
For real.
Always.
Always, man. They go in the break room, they're like, hey, bro, I got a stizzy. No, I'm just kidding.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
yeah, for real. Automatic.
I would.
That
Kids are
shit.
crazy, bro. Kids are wild.
They're like, hey, I confiscated this earlier. What the fuck is this? Try it.
In class, I'm gonna go outside real quick. Give me 5 minutes. Get that shit outside, dude.
Yeah,
Bro.
the next door
Come
neighbor
back
comes
inside,
in real
yeah.
quick, and then they do the same thing.
Always, bro.
Collective cough in the core.
Remember you used to think teachers were fucking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably were, because they probably were.
I'm not even gonna. No, I'm not.
See,
Hey,
I was
you
like,
banged
some
a teacher?
stories I can't
No.
talk about.
That'd be
I
cool.
know some
I
situations.
wanted to
but-
so bad.
Same.
So what?
It's Cordero.
Same.
He's like, where you at? You married yet? I don't care if you're 50. What's up, girl?
Hey, they be banging.
I'll be a stepdad.
See, look at him.
Man, like after hearing like all the situations of the dudes like banging their teachers and shit, like I was like, where were those teachers
vice
at when
versa.
I was
Girls
in high
banging
school and
teachers
shit, bro?
too.
Like,
They were
what
there.
the fuck,
They
man.
were there. You just ain't have the game to get them.
Bro, I
Yeah,
should have
you
just had the booty, huh? It was eye
Yeah.
level, too.
They were there.
I didn't have to reach for it and say,
Did you ever bang a teacher,
Just bump
Jordan?
into it. Oh, sorry.
I've been
Yeah.
a teacher as an adult, not as a child. No.
Aw.
Yeah, not one of my teachers.
That's not the same.
No, I fucked one of my teacher's daughters though, which is comparable.
I fuck with my teacher's mom.
Just step in
awesome.
there.
Did she
One more
know?
step up and you're there.
Does who know?
Does that teacher know?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Unless your daughter has a big mouth, which she
yeah,
does.
unless I just laid it down that good, but she goes to their mom. That would be weird. You never guess what? I did.
You know that student of yours, Jordan?
Look at this video.
Oh shit! Imagine the encounter class.
Automatic F. F for
It's all
fucking.
like
For fucking my daughter.
Oh, shit, man.
That's a porno right there.
Yeah, for real. Oh man.
Especially nowadays, all that incest shit.
Nah. No,
What?
way, no.
The porno.
Who you doing?
Oh,
Mom,
who's
daughter,
watching that? Why is that allowed? Why is incest-based porn
Why is it
allowed?
mainstream now?
Dude, because of the
Morty vote
middle of
over it.
the United States. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I've been looking at big booty Latinas.
Big booty Latino.
That's your go-to.
Yo, always. Every time.
Bro, nah, I just go to
It
the
never
ebony
fails.
section, and then they sometimes like mistake Latinas for ebony. So I be like, damn, who's this? Or I'd be like, damn, she mixed. What's the deal, bro? I be trying to figure out what her Twitter is.
I got like a porn star Rolodex in my head. Like,
Oh
just all
no,
the
bro! I'm
names
just
and
kidding. I'm
fucking
not that
scenes
dude.
and-
No, hell,
I used to live right under a
Disgusting.
girl that used to. Her job was to make the names for the different videos. So that's probably her fault that you fucking mistaken her for a Latina when she ebony or some shit.
What kind of job is it?
Honestly, yeah.
That's
I don't
somebody's
know how they land
job.
that shit, probably on Craigslist or some shit.
Crazy.
She get paid well?
I don't know. I didn't really ask her about it.
Probably a great job.
She wasn't editing, so I
She
guess
get
it's
Twitch
okay.
an hour.
She was weird.
And name pornos.
She just watches the whole video.
Dude. You know what's fucking weird in porn?
Only sociopaths watch porn as a
The
whole. Who watches the whole porn?
It's
Bro,
like
she has
Big
to.
House
That's her job.
3000.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, that nigga got a mole.
The most detailed names.
Dude,
Man with mole on left thigh makes love to nine-toed stepdaughter.
Fuck.
Probably see it all with that job. Fuck.
Some 12-year-old is watching. They're like, what the fuck is this, mom?
I'm working. Shut up. Go.
wow. I'm at work right now.
That's how you lose faith in humanity. You dive deep into a porn website like,
Bro.
there's people watching this.
You see a bitch
Sick,
sucking a dick
including
and
me at
throwing
this
up
moment.
on
It's
it.
like,
and fucking still
75,000
sucking it.
views.
And people
Bro.
are obsessed with that shit too.
Bro,
It's
that's
crazy.
fucking weird, bro.
Like how popular is 2 Girls 1 Cup? Everyone knows what that is.
No,
It's one of the
bro.
most vile videos of all time. Like,
Bro.
Famous as fuck.
Everybody rememers the day they watched this shit.
Never again.
Like,
I
clear
never
as
watched
day.
that shit.
like, it's like
thankfully.
9/11. 9/11 and 2 Girls 1 Cup.
I never had to watch it. No.
It's sad but true.
You never saw it? Lucky.
Me
Lucky
neither.
guy.
I started.
Lucky
I
guys.
didn't finish it. I just
Yourself
started
like,
it,
don't
and
watch
it was just like as soon as I saw
What
the cup
the
coming out, I
fuck?
was like, nope.
Let me see the.
I
You quit.
yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
There's no.
Ice cream machine broke.
It started out
I
good.
was like, this ain't no McDonald's. That's just gonna
Yeah,
work.
it's gonna work. Straight Dairy Queen is disgusting.
No matter what time of day.
Coca-Cola icy right there.
Give me a bean and cheese burrito, baby.
Oh man.
It's like they had a formula for that shit. It's like,
Woo.
Our grandparents were so sheltered from things.
Bro. Bro. Even if they seen HBO, that ain't shit. Remember porn back in the day on HBO? This bitch wasn't even fucking. They would just sit there and slapping cheeks. Oh yeah.
I know everything's hated and shit.
Bro.
That
I used to
Nintendo.
like to watch the porn that they would actually fuck, bro. I'd be like, damn, I'd be trying to find it and they never did, bro. So I would always get in trouble. Like, what the fuck would you watch? And it's like, I don't know.
They got the history right there. Recent history.
Yeah, stupid.
And then just pop it right there.
Or they all
Fuck yeah,
all the
bro.
cable boxes have the same recent history. So they'd be like, what the fuck you watch?
Caught up.
Got him.
God. Has everybody here been caught up like by their parents? on
Thought
watching
you
porn?
was slick.
Oh, for
Not
sure.
like jacking
Yeah.
off or watching porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure watching porn, dude.
That's like.
Thankfully
I
not
think
jacking off though.
What about having
No,
sex?
no, never
No.
that.
No, I've always had my own
either.
spot.
Lucky motherfuckers.
Fuck
that
no,
either.
dude. Fuck.
having sex.
Let's hear that story.
Nah,
All right, copy that.
I'd rather not.
Damn it. I wish I was quicker.
My dad was really cool about it though. Shout out to my dad.
He's like, hey, bro, next time bring me one. Fuck, I'm such a dick.
Hey, for real, that's so weird. Like that shit. My dad would say some shit like that too. Like,
I
what
mean,
the
you can't
fuck?
be mad at your son for trying to smash, so you know.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a guy. I'm just kidding. Oh my god.
Just be smarter about it, you know. That's pretty
Right.
much what the
Be
lesson
safe.
was.
Be safe, baby. Be safe.
It's pretty much like don't let your mom catch you again.
Yeah, that's what it was. He's like, that's what he told me. Don't. You're lucky I caught you. not your
Yeah.
mom.
If your mom caught you, it'd be.
But I wouldn't have tried it when my mom was home, you know. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be fucking.
You ain't
my
got
dad
no
was
locked
like, let me
doors?
slide, if
Yeah,
anything,
locked
like-
You got no locks?
Throw
You got
your
no
own bed in the
locks.
closet.
Should've
Shit,
moved your
even with a
dresser.
lock, bro, they ain't
Throw
gonna
your
hear.
dirty
dresser,
clothes in front
yo.
of the door. You gotta do something.
You
Nah,
fold
I
a
had the
towel
door open.
under the
I'll hear the
seal,
footsteps.
and then it'll be hard to get in, bro.
Because they'd be like, leave the door open. So as soon as you leave the door open, like, oh, it's nothing. But I hear the footsteps.
So be over there fingering.
All
her,
sweating
like,
and shit. All sweating.
The room
fucking-
smell like
heavy
pussy.
breathing.
Like, what you doing in there? Nothing.
Heavy
Watching a
breathing.
movie.
With
Why y'all so sweaty? He's watching cups.
I was watching cops.
Oh, shit. Your mom stay up all late. She's like, you don't go to sleep. What the fuck?
Hell no. If my mom was home, we couldn't even be on the same bed with each other. Like we weren't
Damn.
even. No.
Damn.
My stepmom. My mom was cool, but my
Your stepmom?
Yeah.
You didn't slap her ass? Like, bitch.
You ain't my mom.
She's legit.
She's pretty old, so I mean.
Oh, okay. I feel you now.
Any kind of disrespect.
You can
my
dodge
dad
it there,
stepped
bro.
in, so, you know.
Yeah,
can
nah,
dodge
it don't
the
make
swing.
sense. Nah, fuck that.
He can dodge this swing.
Oh,
This
man.
You
is-
dodge this one? You stupid.
You gotta keep stepping
And
on
she's
our
white,
toes.
so yeah.
She's gonna try to sue you.
Going there.
I'm taking my stepson to court for stepping on my
She was that
foot.
type of person to go to court for everything too. You know?
Bro, no,
You already know.
man, no.
But, you know, we're not doing personal shit.
Those are, no, I ain't even gonna talk about that. They ain't gonna see me anyway.
So, the girl that named the porns, what would she name this episode?
Ooh, that's a really good one.
I'll give you that one.
Man dares other man to slap his
Imagine-
stepmom and call her a bitch.
Bitch.
Hey, Jordan, do you ever watch tranny porn? Like
What
a
the
tranny
fuck?
banging another chick?
No, bro. What the fuck? Specific question too. Like, yeah, that was a premeditated.
Oh, of course.
Tranny
'Cause I
porn.
asked all my boys already. That's
Did
why.
you?
Yeah.
No, bro.
Dude.
Those are the thumbnails that you clip with the
Dude.
clippers. That's gross.
That was my icebreaker for. That was my icebreaker for some dudes I met, like from like some. Recently, like I was working with them, and I had to ask them that, and they're like, just to see what kind of vibe there is, like if they're like they're gonna like be annoying or they're gonna be cool, and that's how I asked them that, and they fucking laughed. And I was like, all right, they're gonna be cool people.
Hell no.
It's scary though. Some of these trannies be looking
Pretty good,
way
huh?
too good.
Hey, stay away from Mexico.
Better than some of these females out here. It's crazy.
So it's
Bruh.
gay. So you think it's gay watching that shit?
What?
Do you think it's gay watching tranny porn like that?
By nature, I would say yes. Yeah.
Why would you? You don't
That's
want to look at
big,
another dick. You gotta look at yours every time you go pee.
Where the fuck did this conversation? Are you guys like advocates for tranny porn? You trying to like convince me?
No, I'm saying you don't
Yes.
want to.
Oh, copy that. All right.
Yeah, I say you
All right.
don't want to.
I'm cool.
No, I'm trying to. It's like
I don't
my.
watch that shit.
It's it's like my religion. I'm trying to convince other people to
You
join.
don't watch
Oh my Lanta.
He has a sweatshirt he's gonna bring on next episode. Tranny porn is normal.
the new norm.
I respect
Tranny porn is the
everybody's
new black.
individual decisions. Do what you want to do. I won't watch your porn though. That's okay. It's gross, guys.
All right, cool. Well, I guess you think it's gay? Yeah.
I don't even like to watch fat people fuck.
What the fuck?
Oh, gross.
There's like 10 levels between what I find acceptable to watching porn, the tranny porn, and then
He's
there's
like, I'd rather just
like
pay for
bestiality.
it.
Levels to this weird shit, dog. So I'm trying to tell you, lose faith in humanity. You don't. You die too deep.
Oh my god.
All my porn, they just have missionary sex. They tell each other they love each other.
It's pretty how there's so many fetishes. That's crazy.
People are
Only
fucking
humans,
weird, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
It's called loyalty porn. Every time they say, "Is this pussy mine?" Yes, it is forever. I will never have sex with anyone else. That's my jam. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, you're about to get like 30 DMs.
Such a good guy. My porn consists of holding hands. A macaroni grill date. The X and X video stands for extremely polite.
Y'all wow.
Jomo's like, I can't say nothing. All my Tinder hoes on you.
Tender hose.
Oh shit!
like, cut that shit out.
Exposed. Chill out. Relax.
I'm gonna need you to relax. Okay?
Hold on.
I'm his friend.
Chill, fool.
Man,
Chill,
whatever.
fool.
Fuck it.
Tinder's actually fire though. Tinder's fire.
It's lit, dude.
I only use it for a couple
Lord.
of weeks, but it's like bowling. Like with enough practice, anybody can fucking do it. Like
I've never
doesn't matter
been
what
on
the fuck
that
you look
shit.
like. You, never,
Nah, never.
bro. You can get some jams on Tinder, dog.
I heard niggas be like, they'll like find the city where they like travel often and have a Tinder account out there so that like they don't get in trouble.
Oh
That's extra.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like all that type of shit always catches up with you because girls always want to talk to you.
Yeah.
They always want to be like, oh, what are you doing? Who are you with?
Yeah.
Like, regardless. Or they want to send you some picture or some shit. You're going to randomly open up a Snapchat and you're like, oh, shit. That was my cousin. She sent that on accident.
That's my cousin.
You're white.
That's your scapegoat.
Swear, call her.
Hell no.
What the fuck?
Would you rather be caught up in that situation or sending a nude picture to your boss?
Mm.
You know somebody that's done that
I'd rather be
before.
caught up.
No, I'd rather send a new picture to my boss.
I'd rather
Really?
be caught up
Yeah.
because unless I'm
And then
I'm
be royally
smacking
known
her.
for it.
I feel like the boss would be like, I'd be like, oh man, my bad, and be like,
Only-
well,
only
These
in
things
our
happen
company.
type of situation,
Yeah.
but you don't want to lose your girl.
I wouldn't lose my girl over that as long as I didn't fuck her.
if you send it, what?
If some girl sends me a picture of her titties or some shit, like if
No, but
I'm
if you send a dick pic, that's what you're saying. Like if you send, wait, right?
No,
If
it's
you-
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
Oh.
Dick
oh, I was saying that homegirl sends you a picture and then you gotta hide it. So,
Oh.
but I feel you. Dick pic wise, I don't really send pictures of my penis. I'm not 14.
But his penis is.
I mean, like, what the fuck?
Hello.
Hello.
No one really needs to see a picture of that. Their phone will just like be loading forever. I'm just kidding.
It'll just blend in with your hand.
The whole screen would just be black.
Yeah.
Turn on screen. The fuck? It's possibly dark.
Broke my phone.
Fuck, man.
This is why I don't do this.
I got a memory.
I tried to warn you. It wasn't from
You
my
guys believe in aliens?
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
there
Have
has
you
to
ever
be
seen
aliens out there,
anything?
bro.
I think so.
Have you
There
ever seen
has
something?
to
I
be.
don't think so.
Yes.
I have
Oh, you don't
I
think
believe
so?
I
I
saw.
don't think
I've
ever
seen-
But do you believe in him?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I hope so.
Share
I
your,
hope so, too.
share your experience.
They can make contact already.
happened
I'm
with
out
you?
this bitch.
Like it'd be,
I'm
it'd be
going to a new planet.
yeah, it'd be
I'm
scarier if
outta
there's not
here.
aliens. Like imagine if we're the
Right.
only.
Dude, what's up with the fucking SpaceX shit? I think it's some fucking fuck bullshit, bro.
Why?
Because they've released so many Falcon 9s and I've only seen that fuck
They
shit
trying
twice.
to get us to Mars, bro, because the
Bro.
planet dying.
I think Elon Musk is a genius, actually.
Who says we weren't there and we moved here?
Right, whatever. It
Ooh.
don't matter.
John
Ooh.
Carter.
Trying to get back.
But
That's why it's all dead.
Have you really experienced some shit before?
We already fucked that shit
I
up.
feel like I have. but
I've
living
experienced
in
some
Nevada.
shit. I've experienced some shit with other people. Like hundreds of people saw the same shit I did, bro. I was on the 5 freeway coming down here from school, and it looked like there was like a fucking airplane over the freeway, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
What,
dude?
that comment that lit up?
No, this was some
That SpaceX
fucked up
or
shit.
whatever.
I saw that shit.
This was
That
worse
shit
than
was
the-
trippy.
Yeah, I've
Trippy
seen that
as fuck.
SpaceX shit where it was spinning
Especially
and
if you
shit.
didn't know about
But
it.
this was worse than that, dog. Like, I didn't hear anything about this. No one posted nothing about this because this
Right.
was a while ago. It was back in like 13 or 12. So like this shit like started coming over the freeway, looking like it was gonna land on the freeway, and everyone started like slamming on the brakes, like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" And it was like there were like 2 lights in the middle and then 2 lights on the outside. And then, like, the 2 lights in the middle had, like, shifted into 1 light. And then the 2 lights on the outside, like, had, like, turned red. And then they flashed from red to blue. And then went back to white. And then the light in the middle went back to those. And they, like, made, like, a triangular shape. And, like, took off, like, over the... Yeah, like, it was, like, some crazy
So they
shit.
just gave you a free light show and just
Bro, basically, bro. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I, like, stuck my body out of the car. And I didn't see shit.
That's
I just saw the light, and like it flew over us, and I'm looking up like, what the fuck is that? And you don't see nothing.
Where was that at?
Off the 5 near Coalinga, bro.
That's trippy.
Crazy.
I can imagine.
and I was high as fuck, dude. So I'm sitting in the car smoking, and I was like,
It's always when that shit.
bro, at first I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, is everyone seeing? Because it came out of the mountains like low. So I was like, what the fuck? Like no one flies planes like that. And then it came over the freeway and everyone hit the brakes. So I was like, I ain't tripping,
Yeah,
dog.
everyone saw that shit.
And then it just took off, and I was like, wow,
that's
dude.
crazy.
But like I've seen other videos where people have seen like lights like that where they like change shapes that like obviously a plane can't do that, dude. Oh, bro, and it's always like at night. Yeah, as far as we know, like our regular planes that we're allowed to fly or whatever. Right. But then I mean, this is the thing. Like, I don't know if you guys really pay attention to the world, but like, why can't we go? Why are there no videos of the edge of Antarctica?
It's inhabitable.
Uninhabitable.
Yeah, uninhabitable. Yeah.
Bro, okay, so we don't got planes that can fly. If the world is such a globe that can fly past there and go to the other side of the fucking world.
Supposedly that's where Hillary is.
And I'm not trying to bring up some flat earth type shit, but think about that. Think about that. If like there's planes that have a range of 6,000 fucking miles.
What do you mean? What do you mean by the edge of Antarctica? Like there's nothing that sees the edge of Antarctica. What do you mean by that?
There's supposedly an ice shelf at the edge of Antarctica, and there's supposedly a bunch of other shit that I don't want to fucking talk about. But I mean, like, so let's say that like where Antarctica starts, right there on the water, you fucking take a plane and fly it straight from there through Antarctica to the other side of the world, wherever the fuck that is. If the world,
gas, cuz we gonna make it, bro.
Bro, 6,000 fucking miles.
Bro, let's go.
I'm down.
When you get a plane, bro, let me know. I'm with you,
dude. There's no way. No, like the Air Force, the
military
doesn't allow people the military doesn't allow people to go through Antarctica without them escorting them.
I bet.
So there's a certain area in Antarctica where they're like, hey, you can't go past here. You can't.
Wow.
And the military is controlled by who? The government.
Hitler.
The president. The president is the fucking commander in chief.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's some fuck shit. And who, man, I don't even want to
Nah,
connect
I know,
all
it's
that
all
shit,
good.
dude. People gonna call me
I feel
fucking
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
You are crazy.
No, people aren't gonna call you crazy. They're just gonna murder you.
Yeah, don't expose yourself.
Yeah.
They're just gonna murder you. Not a big deal.
But it's just sad. It's fucking hilarious that people like fucking are so mean to each other and shit like that. And there's so much other shit that like fucking we could pay attention to. Like that's fucked up that they're trying to make you believe. Why do people ever even think that the world was flat? Why do people ever think that shit? Why do people think that, hey, if you go that way, you're never going to come back. Don't go over there.
But what do we do with that information, though, even if the earth is flat? If it's shaped like a mug filled with whiskey, what do we do with that information?
Nothing.
Definitely.
That's what people fight about it. It's like it doesn't even matter at the end of the
We're just
day.
in the day and age of where people are like questioning reality and shit more than ever, you know? Like,
But that's the big thing right there, too. I mean, I don't know if you guys believe in space or believe that humans can go into space, but I don't.
No.
Personally, I feel like humans were made for this Earth because the thing is, like, even the International Space Station isn't in space. It's in, like, the outermost layers of our atmosphere, but it's not in space.
Right.
Like, you've never heard of, like, as long as we've been able to know about Mars and we supposedly sent fucking probes to Mars and fucking rovers, have there ever been a human to go there? 10-year trip. But they can stay up in the space station for 2 years, 3 years. But then they can't go to fucking Mars.
Why haven't we been to the moon in so long?
Bro, have we even been to the moon?
exactly. I was just about to
Have
say.
we even been to the fucking moon? Do you even know, bro? Not like not even on like
It's a
some weird
projection
shit,
image
dog.
in the sky.
But like dead ass, I really don't even feel like people have even like.
We gotta go back.
Let's go. I'm super down to figure something out.
There's only
because
one
like,
way to prove we can get
what was
there.
it? Russia?
Going
They just
again.
tried to land a or
Buy a
something on the
Tesla.
moon. Someone, Russia or China or something tried to land something on the moon, and as soon as it was supposed to land, it fucking crashed.
Really?
Yes. And this was recent, like within the last month or two, bro.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
We're almost in 2020 and niggas can't even land on the moon.
That's unfortunate.
50 years later.
But they landed way back then.
Yeah.
Fuck out of my face with that shit, bro. And then they came back here? Please. Have you seen something from space trying to enter back in, or not even space, from the outer levels of our atmosphere trying to enter back into here?
I've seen a dude jump actually from.
And did you
With
hear
his
him?
body.
Did you hear the fucking microphone? He was like, the whole
He was getting
time.
fucked up in there.
The whole
He told
time,
you,
bro. He was like, what the fuck?
Spinning
Why-
out of control and shit.
And then he passed out.
Imagine.
Bro.
For a minute, too.
Bro.
For a while.
Bro. And you're you're trying to convince me that way back when we didn't even have the technology to have suits to control the fucking fluid in your body so that you don't pass out, and even had that shit and still fucking passed out, that fucking people did this shit.
We built the pyramids.
And, dude, pyramids. I'm telling you, anything you bring up is just like another fucking topic. It's like,
This fucking guy.
Heavy, always a heavy topic. Too, yeah.
bro, you've been having here till 3 a.m. just telling
That's
you.
what we talk about, though. Shit, we always link shit up, you know.
Bro,
Everything's linked up.
pyramid. You guys
Seriously.
know about Bermuda Triangle, right?
I was about to bring that up when y'all talk about flying to Antarctica, but that's another story.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's a fishy story in every fucking.
Because it's all linked up somehow, right?
Yeah, that's some bullshit, dude.
It's all linked up somehow, dude. Crazy as fuck.
Someone about to knock on the door.
Knock on wood.
Bro, fuck.
As long as it's Samuel Jackson.
Dude.
I'll be totally fine with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
All right.
That shit's been in my head too.
That's a jam.
There's like 2 things I'm afraid of.
Holy.
Oh, shit, man.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming on, man.
Thank
For
Appreciate
real.
y'all,
Thanks for
man.
having
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Seriously,
Fucking
dude.
Good
first
company.
guest.
Yeah, have a good
Thanks
night.
Always a
everyone for
pleasure.
watching. Shit.
Yeah, let's call it a night. For
Outski.
sure.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for coming, Jordan. Seriously,
Thanks for having me.
it means a lot, dude. Thank you for
Cheers to
coming,
that.
Dimitri.
Cheers,
Thank you.
bro.
It means a lot, dude.
Cheers.
It was awesome.
Shit,
You guys are
yeah.
our
Alright,
first
man.
gates.
I'm excited to
Yes.
see the growth.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Trying to have some.
Yep.
Just a little sip.
Holy.